Deuces here, I'll open any pair, definitely, especially short-handed like this. Take it down. And table just combine. Okay. Ace-8 suited in the big blind. This guy, Blue Man, he's been playing super aggressive. I was going to defend here against his under the gun open. Instead, it folds to this guy who re-raises small, so it's an easy fold, and he folds. Ace-Jack of Hearts, small blind. Folds the whole please, who, like I said, is a pretty good player and raises a lot, so I go ahead and 3-bet him. Could have made it like 31 here. It's a little bit of a small one, 3-bet, though I think he's folding to the smaller 3-bet a ton too. He flats here, which is kind of strange to me with the stack sizes the way they are. I think this hits his raise flatting range like a lot, so I decide to just check and basically ostensibly more or less give up or see what he does. He checks back. Pick up a double gutter here. I could reasonably represent a queen and semi-bluff here. I probably should have. It's an open-ender, I guess, not double gutter. But yeah, I decide to check again, see what he does. The queen could have hit him. He checks back. 4 spades river. Now I really decide to give up. He bets. Ace-Jack could be good, but I really think he's just going for thin value with like one pair or something like that. That he was didn't really want to bet earlier in the hand. Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird spot. I was gonna c-bet most flops, but this particular one, I didn't really want to. So, and then the queen, I thought hit a decent amount of his range also. So, yeah, kind of a weird spot. Okay, 8's the very next hand. He opens again. This time I decided just flat, play a pot in position. I flop a set. It's nice. He c-bets half pot, which you would do with his whole range. So many draws out. I just want to raise and try to get it in here. So yeah, I raised a little bit more than min, and he calls. Turns pretty much a blank. Doesn't really change anything. He checks. Now, though, with so many draws out, there's lots of rivers that I don't want to see. So, on a really blank card like an offsuit deuce or a 5 or something like that, or a 4, or even like an ace, I'd bet smaller, like closer to half pot. But here, with just this texture, I wanted to protect my hand basically at this point. And so I bet kind of big, which kind of sucks because if he does have like a top pair or like even an over pair, it's going to be harder to extract from him with my bigger bet because he's on this board. It's just hard for him to continue with a lot of hands other than like big draws or like a pair and a combo draw, stuff like that. So he tanked for a long time and eventually folded. King Queen, easy open here. This guy jams. I was probably going to call him actually, just because he's a loose, very aggressive player, and he had less than 20 big blinds here. So I mean that's kind of close. King Queen, I should probably fold. If I had King Queen suited, I'd probably call. If I had Ace Jack off, I'd almost certainly call. So it's kind of close against a player like that. This guy cold calls though, so that makes it a really easy fold, and he has the same hand as me. Fold all these hands. Now I decide to open 6-4 suited here. It's relatively standard. The stacks are decently deep here. Flop the world. Run good. He checks. I obviously want to make a standard c-bet, just because I would do it with anything else. I need to try to build the pot in case he's got a pocket pair or something that he could pay me off with now. But unfortunately he has nothing, so that sucked. Ace-9 suited under the gun, I fold it. It's reasonable to open it with the deep, pretty much everyone having decently deep stacks. Not deep, but like no one's really short, I should say. But I fold, and this guy raises and gets shoved on and has to fold. So I guess that worked out good. Let's see what happens with these fives. I fold here. Hold please. He's opening a lot of hands, but there's not too much I can do. He's opening in middle position. I can't really call for set value with the stack depths the way they are, so I just fold. Flatting's not horrible though. It's okay. Threes here. I go ahead and open and take it down. Ace-7 suited, pretty standard open here. Take it down. Ace-10 off under the gun, even 8-handed. I think I folded it. Opening it is fine also. It's kind of close. Nines, obviously. Okay, this guy shoves the short stack, so I just call. I could have ISO re-raised maybe, but there's no real point. If someone comes in behind me, they're going to have a huge hand, so I can possibly get away from it. Though ISO shoving is fine also, so I don't really care between the two. Ace-9 suited, as we said, hold please is playing a ton of hands from pretty much every position at this point, so I decided to flat him here. Unlike with the pocket fives, this hand can flop a lot of flops where I can continue, where fives are I'm basically looking for set or like really low flops. There's just like a very few number of flops where I can continue, where as with Ace-9 suited against his very loose opening range, I can continue on a lot of flops, so I flat him here. And this is one where I'll be willing to get all my money in. I'm hoping he c-bets, I can just jam over him. He checks, strangely. I go ahead and basically value bet, and he check shoves on me. I insta snap, and he was trying to bluff me with Jack-10, and I hold. So that was nice. Busted a good player, so that makes it easy for my future. King Jack off here. See what happens. This guy min raises, I just call. He's been raising a lot and just been playing bad in general. Now he checks to me here. I basically bet for value here because I know he's raising like super wide range in a small blind, and King Jack's often good. So, and I just want to see what he does. He calls, turns a 9. Basically, the hands I think he's raising and check calling here have a lot of them have 9s in them, or could have hit him like Jack-10, Jack-9, 10-9, hands like that. So I'm basically gonna give up on this card. Though sometimes he's just calling me with like Ace-10 high or something. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so it goes check, check. River's a jack. I can't really value bet it on this board, so I just check it. And good thing I didn't. He had 2 pair. Okay.